There's something about Christmas morning that just brings joy to the NBA fan masses, because it makes us all appreciate the little things in life, like somebody getting yammed on, crossed up, or otherwise embarrassed on one of the biggest stages the association has to offer on an annual basis. A tradition that dates back to 1947, the NBA on December 25th has offered no shortage of memorable moments. And, just to be messy, because that's all this league knows how to do, why don't we start our reminiscing with two now teammates that were at each other's necks, KD and Kyrie. In 2016, the Cavs were coming off that comeback turned internet meme of a 3-1 deficit, but Durant was the offseason acquisition that was supposed to make sure that never happens again. Entering the fourth, Easy Money Sniper was on his way to a 36-point performance and a Warriors win. But getting buckets is what makes Kyrie Irving Kyrie Irving.
Here comes Irving, drives on Thompson. Irving spins, puts up the shot. It's good! Kyrie Irving with 3.4 remaining.
Anyway, I'm sure it's all love between those two now, just like it was on the Christmas Day matchup between the Lakers and Clippers this past season. Not between those two teams, of course. I'm talking about between Anthony Davis and Kevin Hart right before halftime.
Stolen by Davis, puts it up! As he goes crashing into the stands, into the seats courtside, and Kevin Hart.
Something that actually went down 10 years ago was the triple-double performance that LeBron put together against the team he leads these days. 305 Bron was brand new on the scene, and he was determined to make a statement.
James looking, fires for three. That's good as the shot clock expires.
27 points, 11 boards, and 10 steals put him in the rarefied air of cats to pull off a double-digit three-piece on the NBA's holiday. LeBron found himself on the wrong side of this type of dominance too, though. Christmas Day of '03, Tracy McGrady opted to steal the show. T-Mac made a habit of this too. Dudes just love to get money on Christmas. Averaged over 43 points on the holiday during his career.
46 a year ago. I think he enjoys playing on Christmas Day.
Scottie Pippen put in a similar Herculean effort back in '94. No Jordan didn't necessarily mean no problem, but with his Airness's recent retirement, the first one, not the real one, it fell on Pippen's shoulders. It was an overtime contest against the Knicks, and Scottie played every last one of the 53 minutes in it. Things were understandably easier when MJ was around. On Christmas Day 2 years prior, Michael Jordan faced the same opponent and things certainly got rowdy. Despite the noise, he dropped a smooth 42 in front of the home crowd, while New York couldn't buy a daggone bucket. All of it culminated in a 12-point win for the Bulls. And look, I recognize that these last couple of recollections ain't necessarily the friendliest for Knicks fans, but there are some positive associations that we can make too. In 1985, against the Celtics, Patrick Ewing was on one. Rookie season, Christmas debut, the man recorded 32 points and 11 boards and led a ridiculous 25-point comeback against the eventual NBA champion C's. And what about Bernard King? Dude embodied the soul of Madison Square Garden and all who attended games there. His career-high 60 points on Christmas of 1984 included 40 before halftime, 26 of them on the night from the line. I mean, King was running things in New York. No, they didn't win the game, but that's besides the point. This tilt was probably the most momentous of all on his way to his only scoring title. And when you talk about the soul that still permeates throughout MSG, that's it. It's about Bernard being Brooklyn's own and making everyone in that city proud to rock the orange and blue. Speaking of pride, that's one of the things that's on the line sometimes in these Christmas Day games. We had our first ever NBA Finals rematch on the holiday in 1995. The Rockets and Magic met earlier that calendar year with the Larry O'Brien Trophy on the line. The Dream won that round, but Shaq and Penny were back and looking for redemption. Both of the Phenoms notched 22 points, and Anthony was the one that provided the knockout blow. About 3 seconds remaining, game on the line, and if I was Mike Breen, I'd give you a good old bang call. But I prefer not to embarrass myself. Similar circumstances were the backdrop of Christmas of 2008. Lakers hadn't seen the C's since they lost the finals in a 6-game series. So, to say the late, great Kobe Bryant had revenge on the brain would be an understatement. Bean, on his home Staples Center floor, led all scorers with 27 points. And the accomplishment of Phil Jackson's 1,000th win was one hell of a footnote. That season, the Lake Show would go on to win the championship. Kobe's first one without Shaq. And Mamba's first game against the Diesel after the two won 3 titles as teammates came in 2004 on Christmas. It was everything you could ask for. Kobe with a game-high 42, but Shaq and D-Wade would combine for 53 and get the win. This wonderful holiday has had some iconic moments. Here's to 2020 bringing some brand new ones for us to hold on to.